What's up, everybody? DJ Abbott, aka Abdul Malik Abbott. We're here on the west side of LA. We are mixing Bad Timing, the new song by B.O.S.S. And the history of Bad Timing, basically we were recording a different song one day, all three of us together.
So I started doing some changes and a kind of guitar riff that I'd worked on the previous night. Abby kicked in a bass line that was just solid and worked with the song perfectly.
And Natalie just started humming something and she just started saying Bad Timing. And literally, that's how the song was born.
Well, as a writer, with this particular song, I was thinking about just using a lot more wordplay and just being myself and wanting to tell a lot in a short period of time.
The whole thing I wanted in terms of my playing, in terms of my musically on the song, from my perspective, is I kept shooting for this sort of ethereal and haunting mood with a little bit of darkness.
4 different tracks of guitar layered on top of each other, and I kind of liked them because they were moody. They weren't love chords that you would use in a love song, but they were still ethereal. And they kind of fit this mood that we were setting. And then the bass was pretty simple. It just kind of went with a groove in the pocket, always throwing a little bit of my little reggae vibe into the bass line.
I was actually thinking about my feelings behind what I was talking about and who I was talking about. And, you know, after doing that and after actually physically writing the words down, you know, that is how it came about. It's always an emotion for me or some inspiration by a situation that's actually happened.
I'm a filmmaker, so I like to tell a story. So the way this song starts, it starts with an instrumental. That's the beginning of the movie. There's no vocals. Then she sets the mood. She says a couple of lines, "You're gonna miss me." That kind of sets the mood. You're like, okay, what's she gonna talk about? So as we build through that song, you hear her saying lines that makes you think it might be a love song, but you're not quite sure. The thing she's saying is really nice, but there's always a problem at the end of the verse.
It's a situation everybody's been in, you know, and sometimes one thing's right, but another thing's wrong, and things don't line up properly. Maybe they're the right girl, wrong time, wrong girl, right time, right guy, wrong time. Whatever the situation is, it's sometimes just bad timing.
That's just life, you know? You have to add conflict to anything, otherwise it's just, you know, nobody wants to hear about just basic happy living. They want to hear about the drama.
And I'm very, very happy that Natalie pitched the new ending to the song. You know, we get these horns built up, and then we just go into a whole different vibe. And we're calling it the R&B vibe, where it's very mellow. The guitar is the same chords, the beat's the same, but the bass is different and the vocals are different. And I'm glad she took the time out to come in and re-record that part and deal with my nonsense and have her doing it over and over and over and over. And it's only a few seconds, but it made a world of difference.
You got bad timing and